Hi Libras, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Woohoo! I'm going to do your January messages. I already laid out some of your cards. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Make yourself known in the comments below. I am like, wow, looking at the ones that already came out for you. Okay. Let's start with reflection. Okay. Reflection. This is kind of like this is like the Hermit card here. Okay. I feel like you have been, looking for answers. You have been studying a lot. You have been looking within. You have been seeking knowledge and answers to questions that you've been having in your life. Why certain things are happening, and what does this mean, and what can I do to better myself, and just self-reflecting. A lot of you have been spending time alone, not really going out much, and that's giving you the opportunity to gain a lot of knowledge, especially if you're looking into things, if you are studying certain, topics. You could be learning more about self. And the reason why I say that is because underneath the reflection card, we have self-mastery, where you are definitely have mastered a lot of things within yourself, which it could be codependencies. They could be addictions. There could be issues that needed to be resolved that needed to be, dealt with. And I feel like at one point you probably were in denial. You're like, no, I don't have a problem, or it's just the people that I hang out with, or maybe it's just this person making me feel that way. But really, it's really you. It's all about, controlling yourself, your emotions, your thoughts. And I definitely feel like you have been doing that. You are mastering stuff like that. You are mastering self. You're taking better care of yourself, and because you are taking care of self and you're learning from it, and you learned a lot from it, you are definitely attracting more greatness into your life, because you are like pinpointing issues and attracting like good vibrations. Maybe you're feeling happy all of a sudden, and maybe things start finally picking up. Love or abundance and money and opportunities start coming your way. I do feel like there is someone in particular that you have the hots for, or they have the hots for you, and you're not sure if they are your twin. Maybe you already met your twin flame, or maybe you don't even know what the fuck a twin flame is, and you're like, who the fuck is this bitch talking about twins? I got a twin? No, it's someone who really... It's kind of like you mirror each other. It's like a reflection of you, And once you meet that person, it's like all of a sudden you're awakened, or they put you on the path to of where you need to be, awakening your true authentic self, your passions, your sexual drive, your motivations. All of a sudden something clicks inside of you where it's like light bulb switch turns on, and you start, being attracted or motivated to things that all about you, right? It's all about what you want, enhancing those qualities, putting you on the path that you're meant to be on. Well, if you haven't met them, well, you will meet them. And if you have met them and you're not sure, yes, they are the one. And as I said that, my flame flickered. We have the Four of Flames, which is the Four of Wands here. This is the 1111, the twin flame card, the meeting the one. This is that chance meeting, the all of a suddenly madly in love at first sight. It's like you're destined to be on this, right? You're destined to be on this path. And maybe you start reflecting and start mastering certain aspects of yourself as soon as you run into this person. You guys give each other that motivation. After the Four of Flames here, we have worth waiting for. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yeah, you probably stumbled a few frogs here and there, kissed a few peasants here and there to get to your Prince Charming. Let me tell you something, twins are not, they may be little Prince Charming here and there, but afterwards they turn into dating Lucifer. and you don't know why they drive you nuts, but you just can't help but be attached to the connection. I know it's kind of like a bonding, right? Bound to you type of energy. If you ever heard that Christina Aguilera song, I'm bound to you. Oh, I call that the twin flame song. But this worth waiting for card, it says your patience will be rewarded. If you are waiting for love or haven't found the one, you are going to meet them and everything is going to start to make sense. You're finally going to be, it's kind of like you're like, oh, huh, I suddenly want to do this. I suddenly want to do that. I'm so eager to do this. I'm like, it's like a passion, the beast awakens within you, especially sexually, okay? The card that we have here is dreams. It says vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. Okay, dream teaching. Maybe some of you have premonitions or are gifted with seeing things in your dreams. I feel like Spirit has been trying to connect with you through dreams too. You know what I mean? Maybe a lot of you don't remember them and it's like there's something there and you know it and you're like, I'm going to remember this when I wake up. You wake up and it's gone, right? It's always good to keep like a dream journal or something. Eventually you got to get up to pee. So write it down when you do that. Vivid dreaming, you will start having a lot more lucid dreamings where it feels real. You're going to meet someone. You're going to have the answers that you've been looking for. Those dream messages, make sure you pay attention because you're going to want to decode them. It's going to be fun for you, right? Like putting the missing pieces of the puzzle. And you're also learning something from your dreams, okay? Some of you will be dreaming of your twin flame, or maybe they're dreaming of you. And all of a sudden you meet them and they're like, oh my God, I literally seen you in my dream before I even met you. And it's going to be something like magic, right? So I know some of you are like, magic, this bitch. But hey, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So how about that? All right, let me pull some of the tarot cards here from the Fairy Tarot. Let's see here. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, there's one. Oh, look at that. Prince Charming. What are the odds? The Prince of Summer, which is the Prince of Cups. Look at them. Riding on a dandelion. Blow it, make a wish. Wish coming true, maybe perhaps. This is a romantic. This is captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. And as I say that, my masculine's calling me. It says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet. Oh shit, I told you. The need to stay grounded, and during a need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. I mean, come on. Why? Because it's going to be worth waiting for. Someone is definitely going to fall in love. You're going to be swept off your feet. They're going to sweep you off your feet. And you know, I'm all about symbology. So that message or that call that I just got while I was reading this romantic card, or this Prince Charming, or your Princess Charming, whatever you want to call it, you might be getting a phone call or a message. Okay, maybe you dreamed of it too, from someone you've always dreamed about being with. All of a sudden, or if you were in separation, they come back, it was out of the blue, and boom, sparks from there. You just never know. You never freaking know. Let's get one more. It's so funny how that card came out. Interesting. Oh, well, we have the Five of Winter with the Queen of Summer. Okay. This is the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. So let's go with the Five of Swords first, right? Let's get this out of the way. It says walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. This could also mean you are reflecting on a current relationship, or you know, business or schooling, and all of a sudden you realize, I don't want this, it's not making me happy, and you wake up to something else or meet someone, you're like, that's what I want. And then it says something that's not worth the effort. So some of you are definitely realizing that certain things are not worth your happiness, right? Or not worth you being less than happy. So you're going to be walking away, having your opinions about people, And, you know, just really getting into the state of mind of being true to yourself, being true to your authentic needs and happiness. And while you do that, it needed to happen. Okay, it needed to happen. So after that, we have all this yummy stuff, right? The Queen of Summer. This is someone loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. I mean, like, this is summer on summer. So you could be meeting someone who's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you have water in your chart too. I mean, don't pay attention to the signs. Those are just the ones that I'm looking at. It could be any sign. Okay, don't be discouraged. So it says, listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others perhaps a little too much. And you are realizing that, okay? Maybe you took care of, you know, people a little too much in the past where you neglected your own happiness. And now that you are seeing things differently, you know that you're worth more. You know that your happiness comes first. It's time to give to self, which is why we have, you know, self-mastery, because you are definitely looking within, right? So yeah, this Prince of Summer here, this romantic, and he's dramatic, or he, she, whatever. It can always be reversed, the energy. It's kind of like it's going to awaken something in you, like I said. And you're going to know for sure it was worth waiting for. Whether this is love or career or life in general for you, okay? So, let's see here. I pulled a card from the Queen of Moon Oracle, and I put it in its place. And this is awesome. You have the Hunger card. Look at that. Oh, I told you they awakened the beast inside you, boo. You found your match. It's like she-wolf coming to life, or something that's coming to life. You're hungry for that now, right? So let's read what it says. It says, feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. And that's very, very important. Okay. I recognize all that I hunger for. An old and wise Cherokee of the First Nations of the U.S. is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asked his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has two wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair and hate and jealousy and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" The small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But, said the boy, grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. That's very true. It's the one that you feed. And it's funny how they're talking about the light and the dark, you know, the yin and the yang, and we're doing Libra, the balancing of the scale. It's important to always be balanced and to feed both, to be balanced. Because if you give more to one, you're going to be hungering for the other, or you're always going to feel something is missing, right? It says we must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurt us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. The ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on the planet as humans. We must also recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more bounty. I love that. It's so crazy how this comes out, the reflection, the self-mastery, because you're realizing these aspects that you need to feed the beast within as much as you need to feed the goodness too, you know. I love it. It's beautiful. So I'm going to pull one more card from you. This is from the Heart and Soul Oracle cards. They're heart-shaped. Give me a message for Libra, please, Spirit. Message for Libra. This is what it looks like in the back. All right, it says, it is not a matter of containing your emotions. Rather, the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. That's very true. You have to feel it to heal it in order to heal them. So what you feel, be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way that you do. And that's beautiful. It's okay to feel that hunger, right? It's okay to feel that passion, that hunger. And you're realizing that you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to feed it, right? You have to feed it. You have to feed the good. You have to have a healthy balance of both. All right, Libra, this was your message for January. I hope it resonated and I hope it helped some of you. Please let me know in the comments below. Give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in your next video. Bye-bye.